Morning, everyone. Thanks for coming. It's great to see so many people here. The second Pipeline Conference, the first one was last year, 2014. So this year we've expanded slightly from 150 people to 200 people. We've got a new venue, which hopefully you'll agree is anyone who came to last year. Although last year's venue was great, this one is even better. And it should be a really good day. So a few housekeeping things that we need to speak about at the beginning. By the way, my name is Matthew Skelton. I'll introduce some of the other people who are sort of the team involved in Pipeline Conference in a minute or two. A few housekeeping things first. The fire exits are the opposite side of the space to this room, so you head for the garden area behind you over there. You have in your you should have in your attendee bag a set of post-it notes, so pink, yellow, and green, and this is our lo-fi feedback mechanism. So after every session, if you're unhappy with the session, choose pink. That's sort of like red. You can choose to write on that slip, or you choose just to use it as a visual indicator. If you think the session was okay, then you can use a yellow post-it note. And if you thought the session was great, use a green one. Again, you can write additional feedback, but at a minimum, we'd really like it if you could give us sort of red, yellow, green feedback on each session. And at the end of the session, if you then find by the doors of each room, so in this case, there's two main sets of doors, so there's two boxes, one by each exit. If you just literally put the post-it note in that box, and what we're going to do is then just collect those and then look at the feedback later on. So that's our kind of very quick, simple feedback mechanism. That would be great. That's more for the speaker sessions, not necessarily for the open spaces, but if you want to do it for the open space sessions too, that's great. If you run out of post-its, come to the registration desk and we'll give you some more. We couldn't put this event on without the sponsors who help us. So I'd like to just, although later on in the day, the sponsors will give some very quick introductions to what they do and who they are, but I just want to run through the sponsors very quickly. The gold sponsors, Just Eat Perforce and Redgate. The silver level sponsors, DevOps Guys, Go, Net-a-Porter Group, New Voice Media, Snap CI, Test People, and Zebia Labs. And then at the bronze sponsor level, we've got Always Agile Consulting, Equal Experts, Inido, ITV, The Scale Factory, Cyvism, and Skeleton Factory Consulting. So thanks to our sponsors, because we wouldn't be able to keep the ticket prices as cheap as they are. We want to make sure that Pipeline Conference is always accessible to people who want to take a day off work and pay for themselves, if necessary, if they can't get the organization to pay for them too. So that's really great that the sponsors have stepped up and helped us to keep that possible. If you have any questions or concerns, then find the people who are wearing a grey t-shirt like this one, that's slightly different colour from the black t-shirt that you'll have got in your bag. I was going to bring the crew to the front now. Just come to the front so you can see everyone. There's some people. So we've got Chris here, Steve, Sergey's here. There's some more people on the registration desk as well.
Anthony Hossein around reception.
Yeah, and Erica as well.
Fabian,
You'll see our mugshots as well in the little printout thing that you'll have taken from registration. If you haven't got a printout from registration, then go to registration and grab one as well. There's some more details in there. Yeah, that's great. Well, it's up to you. If you want to stay there, that's fine. In the little printout thing from registration, there's also the text of our anti-harassment policy. So please, if you haven't read that, please do read that, just to keep the event safe for everyone. Here are the Wi-Fi details. You'll have that on the back. You should have it on the back of your lanyard ticket thing. And the Wi-Fi should be super, super fast. We had very, very good feedback on our Wi-Fi last year, so we got the same people in to do our Wi-Fi at Digital Avenue. They've done all sorts of speed checks and multiple resiliency and all sorts of stuff, which I understand because I come from the software side. And so it should be really, really good. It's best if we don't have lots of people live streaming all the time, although it will actually cope with it. But you know, if you do have any problems, then let us know. But you should find that it's super, super good throughout the session. If you want to get on the Twitter wall, tweet wall, which is just outside this door, and shortly on the big wall at the end of the sponsors area, then use hashtag PipelineConf. And we may have a prize at the end of the day for the best tweet, but I can't guarantee it. We'll see how we feel. Here are the timings. Coffee at 11 o'clock, lunch at 1 o'clock. Coffee again. When I say coffee, this is coffee, tea, biscuits, that kind of thing. Coffee at 3 o'clock. And then from 5 o'clock, we've got some nibbles and things here. But also, there is... Where is that picture? Sorry, I'll just spin through some more of these. There is a pub called the White Swan, which if you go out of this venue, step 3 steps out of the front door and turn left, it's directly in front of you. There might be a loser's prize for anyone who gets lost going to the pub, because you really can't miss it. And that's all I need to say. Any questions or concerns from people? Any team? Anyone think I've missed anything? Is that fine? Great.